Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Madison Reeds with 33 Year Gap, and we are still on the hunt for the best restaurants on Hilton Head Island in South Carolina. Today we went to the French Bakery in Shelter Cove. So I will say that when we do dining reviews, we don't want to necessarily compare each restaurant to each other because they're so different. So like for instance, the French Bakery is so much more different than Gruby's New York Deli. So they're not even in comparison with each other. We want to go into each restaurant just judging it by itself and reviewing it within its own category, so nothing really to compare. So as y'all know, there will be a few categories of how I want to review this restaurant, but I will say I'm very excited about this because it was amazing. This restaurant was referred to us by a friend of my dad's, and he said it was the best coffee, blah, blah, blah. So we were very excited to try it, but it far exceeded any expectation that we had. It was absolutely incredible. Overall, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, it was fives across the board. It was so, so good. The coffee was definitely a 5. It was absolutely incredible. Had a very mild taste. Again, I drank it black. I didn't have to add any cream or sugar. It was just a very good flavor. Definitely like reminded us of, you know, the morning, and like a very like mild flavor, but one that you could just like never get sick of. It was so good. The atmosphere of this restaurant is so pretty and cute and quaint, and just like you're in a French bakery in France. My dad has been to France a few times, and he said that he loved this atmosphere. It was very similar. We did sit outside because they have a whole outside seating area, a lot of tables, shaded umbrellas. The inside is so cute. It is actually very spacious. I was surprised at how many tables they had in there and how much room they had in there. Because of COVID, they were spacing people out and not using every single table, which was obviously amazing. But again, I was surprised at how big it was in there. So if you have like a party of 6 or 7, it will be easy to accommodate. The bathrooms were very clean, very pretty. I could tell that they put some work into how they wanted to present their bathrooms. It was pretty clean, smelled nice. The whole atmosphere, the whole shop was just like very cute. It had like a little bakery section, a little coffee bar, pastry display, bread display. It was great. For COVID precautions, because I said this in the last video, I'll say it again, my family has been taking it very seriously. We haven't really been out to eat much in the past 4 or 5 months. So we're like just now starting to kind of go out and still stay safe and take precautions ourselves. This restaurant, the French Bakery in Shelter Cove, the employees were all wearing masks. Everything was sanitized. I actually watched them sanitize our table, the whole table, everything on it, and the chairs. People are spaced out. There's outside seating, and the tables that are inside, they're like using every other one, so they're spacing those out as well. Along with that, they have a lot of signs on their doors that say make sure to social distance, wear a mask, and I know every restaurant has those, but this one particularly, it stood out to me because of how many signs they had, so I know that they're taking it seriously, and that was very comforting. I felt very safe. Our waitress was incredible. She was awesome. She knew the menu so well. I actually asked her what she would recommend for me to eat, and she gave me a lot of different options, pretty much like what the most popular thing in each section was. So this place is known for crepes, their pastries, the breads. This restaurant was very difficult to say no to some of the pastries, but it was very easy to eat healthy. So I did end up getting a crepe for my dad and I to share, just literally for the sake of it, to be able to tell y'all how amazing it was. I would not do that again, only because of the health factors and the fact that I'm cutting carbs and sugar out completely. That includes fruit, crepes, all of that. So I wouldn't get it again for that reason, but this crepe was amazing. This crepe was the best crepe I've ever had in my entire life. It was the mixed berry crepe, and it had like this mixed berry sauce on it, and then it came with a sweet cream cheese sauce, which you'll see I had it on the side. It was exceptional. It was very hard to not eat all of it. So I got the Sunnyside burger. I actually got the egg that comes on top of it cooked over medium. It came with barbecue sauce, but I did the barbecue sauce on the side because a lot of sauces have sugar in them, so I try to not get sauce on my food. And this burger was huge. The portion sizes are really big at this restaurant, so I felt stuffed, like comfortably full. And it was such a good flavor. The quality of ingredients was better than I even expected it to be. Now, I will say that the prices are a little expensive, but it's because you're getting what you paid for. You are getting really good quality stuff. My dad ended up getting an omelet. It was a 4-egg omelet with, he got caramelized onion and roasted red pepper in it, and then that came with fruit. My dad's omelet did come with a choice of one of their signature breads. This place is known for their breads. It was actually recommended to us by our waitress to get the cranberry apricot bread. So we did because we wanted to try it. It sounded amazing. Again, we're on this keto carnivore kick, but there are just certain things that I will allow myself to eat at certain times. Like, this was a very special thing. Would I go there again and get bread and get a crepe? No, I wouldn't, because I'm really trying to cut out the carbs and the sugar. And that's what keto is all about. And this was definitely a cheat moment for me and my dad. It's all in moderation, I think. So we did taste this bread. This bread was incredible. It was so good. It was very light and airy and sweet. It was perfect. It was like the perfect blend of everything you would want in a sweet, airy bread. So we've talked a lot about the keto mistakes that we made today. But like I said, there is a way that you can go there and eat healthy. I mean, I had if I were to go there, and I would do this, I would go back and get the burger without the bun and the sauce on the side. There you go. That's your keto carnivore meal. It was amazing. There are so many options to choose from. The variety of food was definitely out of 5. There were so many different options. And by the way, just to remind y'all, my grading scale is 1 to 5, so 5 is the best. There is a kids menu, so I definitely thought that this restaurant was kid friendly. As I said before, it was pretty expensive because it is like very good quality food. So if you have a big group of like 10 people, 10 with like a lot of kids, I don't know if it's the right choice. If I had a family of like 5 kids or like just a bunch of people, I don't know if I would choose this restaurant, only because it is a little bit more expensive. But if that's not an issue, I would definitely go for it because they have a lot of room inside and outside of the restaurant to accommodate large parties. So in my opinion, I definitely think that the prices were worth the food. It is a little bit more expensive, but the food was incredible, and it was large portion sizes, really good quality stuff. A lot of food came with it. I probably literally won't eat for the rest of the day. That's how full I am and how satisfying it was. This is also a good place if you're just with your friends and you want to come hang out. They have a few different adult beverage options. And I can't speak highly enough of the service and the staff. They were all very friendly, very welcoming, very on top of it. Our waitress was incredible. She was very helpful in guiding us in what we wanted to eat. Really, I can't say enough good things about this restaurant. The French Bakery in Shelter Cove on Hilton Island was amazing. Probably the best breakfast I've ever had on Hilton Island. I would highly suggest it. If you've been there before, comment below, let me know what you thought. I would say 5 out of 5. I would go there every day of the week. All right, so that's gonna do it for our second dining review for 33-year Gap. Make sure to subscribe below and comment what you thought of the French Bakery in Shelter Cove.
This French bakery, we had no expectation coming in, but it far exceeded what we ever could have imagined. It was excellent, and Madison and I look forward to the next time out.